You're a truth seeker. You've been doing investigation for a large portion of your life. And I feel like because you're a truth seeker, certain institutions definitely have their eyes on you. They keep their eyes on the ones that are awakened. And it's mostly because they can't get you to be in the energy of a servant. They want indentured servitude. And because you've opted out of that timeline and reality, they can't help but to surveillance you. There seems to be some form of issue going on with the ice. Either the ice is melting or there's going to be some shift in the climate due to the increased water levels, or it's just going to be something related to an ice age. This is going to affect everyone worldwide. There's going to be an adverse effect because of the change in climate. But I feel like because of your religious devotion, because you are a mystical person, you will always be shielded. Like you will always get warning signs. You will always be ahead of the game. And I feel like this may have led you to a life of seclusion or just like of a hermit energy. Some of you, your studies have taken a large portion of your time, your energy, your efforts, and it's not going to be in vain. I promise you, the work that you have done is going to come full circle and you will gain a lot of things that are valuable on top of wealth. Remember, knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is power. So with all the information that you've known, it's given you this energy of strength, of dominion, of power, of authority. You know the truth, so you can't be swindled, you can't be swayed, you cannot be misled either. I also feel like you are calling judgment on a ton of people. Like these are people that you aren't even close to. And because on this hand, on this person's wrist, there's coffins, I feel like your judgment may cause some people to maybe end up losing their life. It's like because of the things that you've discovered and because of the things that you're highlighting, it's almost like the angels are supporting whatever this goal is or whatever this movement is that you're in. Some of you are very passionate about the earth, about cleansing the earth. Like you do not like people who litter, who just spread their trash everywhere. It doesn't even have to be physical trash. It could be spiritual trash. Like people who go around just spreading their ick everywhere. Like you are not the type of person that condones that. And I also feel like your innocence is also something that's going to keep you ahead of the game. You're going to go through a lot of trials, a lot of pain, a lot of deception, a lot of cheating, a lot of love bombing, and a lot of mind games. And it's because you are somebody who is extra special. You also are going to be drawn to hobbies, to creative outlets, to wanting to travel. And your progression is guaranteed. There is nothing that can stop you. It doesn't matter what type of obstacle someone tries to put in your way, you're going to bulldoze right through it. Some of you have gone through immense amount of heartbreak and pain. On top of the betrayal, it's like you've already gone through things that have made you question humanity altogether, and you found a way to put yourself back together into wholeness after literally the world tried to destroy you in many ways. And I feel like you are building a family of your own, a soul family. People are believing in your truth, especially the ones that were questionable or they just were defiant when it came to the things that you saw or the findings that you had ahead of time. With time, you've been proven correct time and time and time again. As time has gone on, everyone has realized that everything that you said was the truth. So now they believe you. Now they believe everything that you tell them. Because in the past they didn't believe you and time came to pass and everything came to fruition. So it's almost like you were a precog, or people see you as somebody that has like precog abilities or psychic abilities, but really it's pattern recognition on top of discernment. So the world has been going through some cyclical cycle for probably thousands of years where things have just gone around and around and around and around and around, the exact same issues, the same playbook, the same divide and conquer, but you're the one that's part of the people that's changing the game. So naturally, it makes you a target. But because, like I said, because you have discernment, because you have knowledge, wisdom, and protection from the angels, no one can touch you. It doesn't matter what kind of trap they have in store for you. You're part of the people that's showing true colors of everyone, especially the ones in power. Everyone is seeing their true colors. When the things that were blurred out before, the propaganda that was working before, the programming that was working before, that spell has broken. You're part of the people that has like awakened everyone. And I feel like there's also a special key that only you have. There's a safe that only you can open. This is going to be different for every single person, but like I said, there's a treasure that only you have the key to. This is part of like the blessings and opportunities that you have gained from your devotion. So, you've like been devoted to God in different ways, not in the ways that society is devoted. I feel like your religious devotion has come from your heart, from purity, from the love for humanity and the love for truth and the love for honesty and the morals and the integrity that you have. I feel like that's going to get you far, and you're going to see just how right you are. You're going to see everything play out exactly the way that you predicted. And everyone's going to have no choice but to see the truth exactly for what it is. They're going to be questioning everything. They're going to be questioning authority. They're going to be questioning the things that they've been taught since the beginning of time. They're going to be questioning education and what's being taught because of you.